Today's horoscope, Libra October 7th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With the sun transiting your sign, it's a particularly strong period for recognizing and discovering new opportunities or making the most of your situation. Still, there can be a few concerns to manage today with a minor challenging aspect between the Sun and Saturn. Problems or worries related to health or work can crop up. The Sun is encouraging your independence, but Saturn in your solar house reminds you of what you aren't achieving or doing. As such, you could be sitting on the fence. While it may not be the time to fully resolve a problem, taking some steps toward that end can be helpful now. As the day advances, you can be well positioned to learn something valuable and empowering. You have a commanding presence, and your ideas are real gems. The stars above are throwing arrows at each other today. You will also be in the center of the ring as if facing off with a red-eyed, furious bull. Mental Mercury, who now spins in your solar house of identity, is launching torpedoes across the sky toward mighty Mars, the red planet of war and anger. This ensures that everyone will be feeling mentally fired up and frustrated, you most of all. Do not let your buttons get pressed. Sidestep the drama. If you don't, you could get roped into some extreme heat. Speak your truth, but be mindful of your tone, turf, and timing. You may be in a hot seat when Mercury in your sign squares Mars in Cancer. Usually, you are fair and balanced. Others do not readily associate you with drama, confrontation, or any other issue at work. However, something you say could land you in hot water. You may have posted something online or made a snarky remark to the wrong coworker. The best way to get through this moment of controversy is to hold yourself accountable for your words and actions. Giving yourself the benefit of the doubt is something you might need some help with. There is a tendency to judge in each of us. Try to be as kind to yourself as you would your best friend when giving them a pep talk. Give yourself the freedom to take care of yourself first. In doing so, you will be better prepared to help others when they inevitably need your support. Check in with yourself daily about which foods feel most nourishing for you and your exercise regimen. Small changes that you can actually stick with will have a greater effect on your health in the long term than huge changes that are too difficult to maintain. This day of rest won't be any more stable, and it may even be a little turbulent for you. It's up to you to calm people down around you. Today's vibrations will push you to be a good listener and tolerant. If your sentimental or family relationships aren't clear, force yourself to shed some light on them calmly and serenely. What is left unsaid may come out as quick as lightning today. You will have to have great lucidity to get through this electric day. As the moon aligns aspects of income, work, and career, it also offers insight into significant developments occurring behind the scenes that will unfold well into the new working week and beyond. During this time, you may gain valuable understanding from key forces such as Pluto, who is in his final weekend of retrograde motion within your home and family area. Additionally, Jupiter stands at a pivotal point in direct motion in an adventurous segment of your chart. Both Pluto and Jupiter encourage you to embrace the spirit of the weekend during these transformative times. As Pluto spends his last weekend in retrograde motion at a standstill, his focus might be on things close to home, but this is set to have major implications on the romantic front. Pluto's direct turn next week will see the planet of change and transformation start heading back to your romantic sector, where he will spend the next 20 years, and your heart's over the horizon radar knows that. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, you may find yourself navigating the tricky waters of a passive-aggressive conversation as Mercury in Libra squares Mars in Cancer. Neither of these planetary energies thrives on direct confrontation, which can make communication feel a little tense, like you're tiptoeing around something no one wants to address. Have you ever felt like you're walking on eggshells, trying to keep the peace, even when there's an unspoken issue simmering beneath the surface? This kind of energy may come up today, and it's important not to let it linger. When we avoid addressing what's bothering us, we often create more tension in the long run. You might find that today's unspoken frustrations resurface in a few months during Mars retrograde, making things more complicated than they need to be. So, rather than letting these feelings fester, try to approach the situation with compassion and honesty. Is there something that's been on your mind? If so, this is your chance to resolve it. You don't have to be confrontational, but addressing things with clarity can help everyone involved move on with a sense of closure and understanding. Have you ever had a conversation you were dreading, only to feel relief once it was over? That's the kind of opportunity today presents a chance to clear the air and create space for something lighter. This positive energy will likely lead to some meaningful conversations, those special exchanges that go beyond surface level small talk and dive into deeper, more fulfilling topics. You may find yourself connecting with someone on a level that feels truly significant. But, as life often goes, there's a chance for interruptions or distractions to pop up. Maybe it's an unexpected phone call or a third party that momentarily derails your focus. Stay flexible and don't let these small disturbances pull you off course. Have you ever been in the middle of an important conversation, only to get sidetracked by something trivial? It happens to all of us, but today's energy gives you the calm and patience to gently steer things back on track. Your ability to remain grounded and open to compromise will be your greatest asset, especially when navigating those little bumps in the road. Relationships, whether romantic, friendly, or professional, are likely to take center stage today. The good news? People are naturally seeking out your company. Have you ever had one of those days where everyone just seems to want to be around you? That's the kind of energy you're radiating right now. You're approachable, warm, and open, and that makes it easier than ever to forge new connections. If you've been looking to expand your social circle or deepen bonds with those already in your life, today presents a wonderful opportunity. You might even notice that women, in particular, are drawn to your energy, and there's a strong potential to meet new friends or strengthen your existing friendships. That being said, while today's energy is filled with flow and connection, it's important to pace yourself. With so many opportunities for social engagement and meaningful conversations, you may feel tempted to say yes to everything. But remember, moderation is key. While it's wonderful to be in demand, it's also essential to maintain your balance. Have you ever said yes to so many things that by the end of the day, you were completely drained? Today is a reminder to enjoy the connections you're making while also honoring your own limits. So, as you move through today's cosmic influences, keep this in mind: address the lingering issues with grace, embrace the positivity that flows your way, and make time to connect with others in a meaningful way. But also remember to protect your own energy and stay grounded in moderation. How are you feeling about today's energy? Have you noticed any of these themes already playing out in your life? Share your thoughts and experiences below. I'd love to hear how this resonates with you,